If this was tea, I'd be spilling it. You know, I've been on TikTok for about 3 months now, and it's a really good time. I make a lot of content on there, and it's fun to see how creative some people can be. Lots of good jolly laughs on there. But I'm starting to see this disturbing trend on there that reminds me of the early days of YouTube, and I gots to talk about it. Remember the early days of YouTube when it was cool to do fake pranks, but people just for some reason would not acknowledge that they were fake? Like FouseyTube's pranks, Roman Atwood's pranks, everybody's pranks. And these videos would get tens of millions of views. Not just millions of views, tens of millions of views. And I never understood it because they're so flagrantly fake. And then I go onto TikTok and now I'm seeing the exact same thing happening, and I just gots to call it out. Look, I get it. A lot of people on TikTok are of the younger caliber, let's say. A lot of young people on there. They see something, they go, "Ooh, that's funny, I give it a like." The thing is, these likes add up really quickly, and the views add up really quickly, and these people end up trending for these videos that are so clearly fake, and it hurts my brain. I don't know if it's because I'm in my 30s or I'm just, how do I say this, a developed brained adult? But there are so many of these videos that are unbelievably fake, and I cannot believe that they get the views and the likes that they do. And that's not to put the creator down, because don't get me wrong, if you're on your hustle, do your thing, I get it, get those views, get that money, I'm happy for you. But if you're gonna make something that is so clearly fake, I gots to call you out for it. So I made a list of some of the most flagrantly fake TikTok pranks of all time that I've seen so far, and today we're gonna be reviewing them. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, we're just starting off with one of the worst here. This guy orders a pizza, which I believe that he really did, but then he gets a little, how you say, special message in the box, which of course was put there by the pizza employee and not him. Oh, totally real. So the guy orders a pizza with online instructions, put 1 slice in the box. Okay, sure. First of all, I don't think they would do that. Second of all, fine, give him the benefit of the doubt. But then the guy shows up, the pizza shows up, and he gets this message in the box. "Stop putting us on your TikTok, bitch." Let's just dissect that. Who in their right mind would jeopardize their job by "stop putting us on your TikToks, bitch"? Really? Does anybody think that this really happened? That the pizza people were like, "Oh, I know who this guy is. Sincerely, Jerry."
Oh, I watch all of his TikToks.
Oh, me too. I watch them too.
You do too?
Yeah, they're terrible.
I know. Why don't we watch them?
We should put a message in the box.
We could lose our jobs.
That's okay. It's not like it's almost impossible to find a job these days. That would never happen. 2.2 million likes and almost 15 million views. Are you kidding me? That's all that it takes? So what you're telling me is I could have ordered a pizza and did this exact same thing and just written on the inside of the box, and people would believe it enough to give it 15 million views. This hurts my brain. Moving on to the next creator, Topper Guild. He's a little bit popular with 15 million followers, so there's just a few people watching his content. This video is brutally fake, and I'm gonna explain why too. It's got 29,000 views, which actually is one of his lesser viewed ones, so maybe people are starting to catch on to the fact that a lot of these are fake. And it's got 8,000 likes. Let's watch. Okay, so he's got a fake mask. Oh, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna creep somebody out? Oh, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Puts the hoodie on. So think about this scenario in real life, okay? He's standing at the fridge, and his mom, first of all, let's just pause that really quick. Clearly, this was being filmed for a couple reasons that would make it so obvious to the person being pranked. Number one, the lighting is perfect and there's clearly a camera there, meaning that, I don't know, the mom would see the big ass ring light and the camera in her face as she went towards the fridge. Second of all, you can see that there's a little pause there right before they say action, where she just waits and then she goes. Like, you can see it. You can see it right there, but let's continue. Okay, she's putting things away. Darling, what are you doing? Are you what?
You can't just leave this open.
Topper!
What are you doing?
That was the fakest reaction I have ever seen. Really? Topper, what are you doing? Why aren't you moving, Topper? Topper, let me just pull this back and completely ignore the camera that's right there with the light shining in my face. But, Topper. The next video is by Lance Stewart. Lance makes a lot of pranks. He's been doing it for a long time on YouTube, and he cleans up on social media, especially with these pranks. On Instagram, he gets millions of views, and on TikTok, no exception. 12 million followers this guy's got, and every single video he makes 1.7 million views, 2.7 million views. This one, honestly, I could pick any one of these videos because they are just painfully fake, but we're gonna pick this one in particular because, well, hey, it's a good old-fashioned poop prank. His grandma is in almost all of his videos.
Oh my god!
Okay, all right. First off, that's not what puke looks like. Let's just put that out there right away. That's not what puke looks like. She put some milk in her mouth. Second of all, the concept of trying to get people to believe that you had your grandmother stick her finger in your butthole is even more disturbing. Smucker's Hot Fudge should sue him for this, because that is not only nasty, but fake. So fake. Why are we rewarding these people? I don't get it. Next up, we have one of the most notorious people on the internet, Lele Pons, with a total of 11.3 million followers on TikTok and many, many more on every other social media platform. She's incredibly popular. And for those that don't know her, a lot of people would argue she makes some pretty cringy content, pretty cringy comedy. And this is no exception. This video went viral on Twitter because people were calling her out for it being fake. It's got 8.8 million views on TikTok and 1.1 million likes because they thought it was real, I guess. I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. Okay, she's Latina. I get it. Oh, she's shaking her butt. Now all the guys got all their attention. Okay, she's dancing a little bit. Oh my God, she lost her balance. Oh my God, she broke through a glass door. I hope she's okay. First off, that is not real glass. This is a prop door. Lele Pons would not fall through a real glass door, and you can tell she purposely fell backwards. Second of all, that sound of her breaking the glass, I'm about 95% sure was added in post. You can, God, I can't make this stuff because it would hurt me. It would hurt me to think that I could try to insult you guys to watch this stuff and even think that it was real. You know, Twitter is a super toxic place, but thank God that it calls out people like this at least, because this went super viral on Twitter and people were calling her out, and then they were calling out her past on top of it. They were like, this video is super fake. Also, remember that time when she fake donated hair to a cancer victim? Yeah, that was pretty awful too. Yeah, if you haven't heard about that, feel free to Google it. Next up, we have another super notorious person on the internet, Sam Pepper. If you don't remember Sam Pepper, he's the guy from back in the day on YouTube that would do social experiments that originally was just a prank. One of them of which that he was most notorious for was grabbing a girl's butt without her consent. And that was before cancel culture, and he was canceled back then. So he was an early adopter to cancel culture, so good on you, Sam. This one in particular is so brutally fake. I'll let you watch and find out why. By the way, 27.7 million views on this.
I just got pulled over. Imagine getting pulled over. I can't believe it that this happened to me.
Okay, first off, this guy's clearly not a cop. Look at his facial expressions. Look at the way he walks up, hands on the belt. Like, how stereotypical cop is that? This is so fake right off the bat. And by the way, Sam takes out the keys before he even says keys out. Whoopsies.
At 80 miles an hour.
Does that look like the way that a cop would present himself at 80 miles an hour? It's like he's waiting to say the lines that he's been told to say. This guy's clearly not a police officer.
To the donut shop.
At 80 miles an hour.
I was going to the
I wanted
donut
to
shop.
get there before you did, so there's some donuts left.
Sir, get out of the car.
Oh my God. 4.3 million likes. 18,000 comments. Are you kidding me? This is by a creator called GoToOn on TikTok. 6.8 million followers. That's a lot of followers. 22 million views on this TikTok with 1.1 million likes. Oh, he stole his pizza. Oh, he stole his phone. Totally real. Oh my God. Better run up the stairs to try to get it back. Listen to that laugh. That is the most put on laugh I've ever heard in my life. And he so freely gives over the pizza, almost like it was set up. Like he's just holding it like la la la. I'm telling you right now, if I ordered a pizza, that bitch would be right here. I don't just let go of things because somebody grabs. Are you kidding me? What world do we live in where people just let go, especially let go of their phone? That's the other thing. He's filming the prank, and then the guy that he's pranking, grabs the phone and he's like, ha ha ha, got it. Really? You try to grab my phone, you're gonna catch some hands. This is by a creator called BrandonEighteen. He's got 1.2 million followers on TikTok, which is a lot. That's a lot of people. So this is actually one of his most recent videos. It's got 16 million views, 1.8 million likes, and 5,000 comments.
What do you want? Dude, for real?
What do you want? Dude, for real? Come on, it's Christopher Walken. Why you got a bottle of water in my face? Wow, I know that my son does pranks for a living. I can't imagine what he might be doing with the water in my face. Better continue to find out while I'm on the phone.
What's in there? Is there a fucking goldfish in there or something? What do you want me to do with that?
Is there a goldfish? You can clearly see there's no goldfish in there. First of all, how do you even get a goldfish in a bottle of water? Second of all, you can see. He can see. It's a clear bottle of water. What is there, a hand in there? What is there, a severed fist in there? What is there, a ball sack in there? What is there, a foot in there? What is there, a squirrel in there? What is there, a fish in there? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that is 16 million views. Is that really all that it takes on TikTok to get 16 million views? He's got other ones too. He does a lot of these with his dad. And you would think by now that his dad would be used to the fact that his son pranks him. But mysteriously, he just always forgets. Somehow it just always works out that his dad gets pranked. So weird how that works. Okay, this one is a lot more innocent. It's more family friendly. It's not any less cringy, but this is by someone named Jason Coffee. Great name, Jason. I love coffee too. 19.4 million followers. So this guy is very popular. And this in particular video, 13 million views, 2.3 million likes, 10,000 comments. Now you have to understand, this is kind of his thing on TikTok. He does experiments with his kids. And granted, a lot of these experiments are really interesting. I'll give him that. And he could be way worse. He could be like a Sam Pepper on here. I just had to call this out because it is so cringy, because it is so clearly a set up fake reaction to the chemical experiment that he does. I'll let you watch.
Hey guys, new experiment, ready? Yeah. All right, add some salt.
Okay, kids, new experiment. Oh, okay, Dad, we're ready. Oh, I didn't know you were about to record.
Okay, keep adding salt. Okay,
Keep
now
going
add
with the
2
salt.
scoops
Keep
of this.
going. Add 2
What
scoops.
do you think that is?
2 scoops.
2 scoops?
Yeah, that's what he just said. Why are you overacting? Just do it. It just so happens that they have the exact ingredients in front of them as they're just going about their day. I'm just gonna check my text really quick. Oh, baking soda? Wow, snow! Why are you pointing at your kid? It's snow, isn't that crazy? I think he'd be better off just having his kids genuinely just doing their thing and then saying, hey kids, come over, I wanna show you something, and get them to genuinely have a reaction. Don't set it up. The next creator is Wyan Magic. Wyan, I'm not sure. He's following 666 people, 9.2 million followers, so he's got a lot of followers. He does magic, and I'm sure that a lot of this magic is very genuine. Oh my God. Okay, first off, as a runner, I run every single day. I would never just stop because a guy is randomly sitting there. This was clearly set up. They clearly got a guy that was like, hey man, do you want to be part of a TikTok? And the guy was like, yeah, okay. So I need you to run by, and as soon as you get by and he sits down, I need you to pull out your phone like, whoa, how's he doing that? That's crazy. But the reactions get way faker. Watch this. Whoa, 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 check it out, whoa. Okay, all right. See, that wasn't too bad. That was a little bit more realistic of how someone would react in real life. If you saw someone just sitting on nothing, you'd probably like look over and glance and maybe just keep going. You would not do what these people are about to do. Okay, guys, as soon as you do it all at once, I want you to react very fakely. Ready? Do it. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! I can't believe it! Yeah, let me put my hands underneath. Oh my God, that wouldn't happen. That would not happen. That's not how people react to things like that in real life. Moving on, this is one of the fakest things I have seen on TikTok in my entire time on the platform. It's by Topper Guild. This is the same guy. This is the same guy that did the mom with the hoodie thing that was so fake. First off, there's just 2 random girls just sitting there, no context. He just happens to be sitting behind them. They don't notice the guy filming them, and then he's gonna go up behind them and tie their hair together, which they're not going to feel, by the way, as if their hair isn't attached to them. Okay, perfect. Can you just... Okay, all right. That's not how people react. That's not how people react. Hey, can you just come here for a second? Okay. And she just gets up just like that. Think about any time somebody's ever called you. Hey, babe, can you come here for a second? Do you immediately just jump? Yeah. No, that's not how people react. The way that a regular person in real life would react is, hey, babe, can you come here for a second? Why? Because I need you. For what? Can you just come here for a second? Fine. And then she would get up. Doesn't that make more sense?
Oh, my hair! It's attached to you. I can't believe you pranked me so well. Oh, you're a master at pranks.
And finally, this is by a creator called Don't Stop Meowing. First off, great username. Can't fault her for that. She's got 97,000 followers, and it appears that most of her videos are done with cats, hence the username. She does the occasional video in her car. This one, it popped off. 5 million views, 885,000 likes, almost 7,000 comments. The caption is, how my TikTok turned into the most embarrassing moment of my life. Watch how set up this is. Now keep in mind, she hates water.
Oh! Are you serious? Are you serious?
Did you see the car pull up with perfect timing? It even hesitated before it pulled up just to make sure that it got there in time. And look at her reaction.
I'm so sorry.
I spit on you.
Are you serious?
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Why is she opening the door? Why is she opening the door? What is she doing that for? If I spit on somebody and they got out of the car like this guy did, you best believe I'd be rolling the window up, locking the door and being like, bro, I am sorry, but like, I gotta go. And I would be gonzo. Dude, you spit on me.
I'm so sorry.
But I'm so sorry. So those were the fakest TikToks that I've seen so far, and believe me, it was hard to whittle this list down to just 11 TikToks. This list was like 20 TikToks long, and believe me, it could have been a lot longer, but for the sake of the length of this video, I had to pull it down. There is no shortage of fake stuff on TikTok. Even people like Jason Derulo are doing fake TikToks now. It's unbelievable. And don't get me wrong, I get the entertainment value. I don't want to be one of those guys that you think is like, oh, you should be real fun at parties. No, I am fun at parties. You know why? Because I'm authentic. I don't try to do stuff like this and try to set people up when it's fake. So in any event, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Also, follow me on TikTok if you haven't yet, because I have a lot of fun on there. I'm probably the most active on there out of any social media network, including YouTube, but I'm trying to change that, trying to get better at making more videos, baby. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!